Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo for the month of March 2020. Um, it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. Um, if you don't find your message here, check your moon and your rising sign. If you still don't find it there, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Um, so I want you to think of a question um, and then choose a card, A or B. And don't cheat, don't change your question. So the question you hold, that's the one you need to stick to. So, and don't change your mind on the cards that you pick. So choose your question, choose A or B. I will answer the question with these cards at the end. So at the end, I'll turn them over. Let's begin. I'm thinking that this is a third party relationship. It's a very intense connection. It may have happened quickly. It may have came to an abrupt halt. And that would have happened possibly because of jealousy. It is a situation wherein one, with this card here, someone is playing with fire, basically. There's high intensity all over this reading, all over this connection. I feel that something happened very uh, quickly that caused a lot of damage between you and this person. That involved jealousy, um, whether this was a third party or not. Okay? It was because if jealousy is involved, there definitely was a suspicion of a third party at least. If you were a couple, someone may have reacted out of jealousy. Um, so something happened very quickly, um, caused a lot of damage. Um, let's see what we have here. There was a disappointment with this Four of Cups. It is actually a card of suspicion, jealousy. Three of Coins, suspicion of a third party, possibly. We do see somebody who appears to look like the devil here in the center. You or they, these energies can be vice versa, feel like, you had blinders on. I feel like it's a relationship, it just came to a screeching halt. But you have you have or hold heartfelt love, true love for this person. And what this is about if this is you, because it can be vice versa, you're trying to regain control of what happened, trying to pick up the pieces and get a new start with this person that you have such a strong connection to. I feel that if they were jealous because of you, if they came in and said some very harsh, nasty things and caused this separation, um, they are being very, they're like giving you the cold shoulder. Your heart is breaking. You're wanting to go back, but they're kind of being very standoffish, cold, not opening up to, uh, or not even willing to talk um, about this, or not open to the possibility of a reunion with you at this time. Now, if they were indeed very angry at you for something that they thought you did or that you did actually do, you were wanting to clear things up. They could have had they could have just kind of jumped the gun. It could have been um, something small that got blown out of proportion. But you would be wanting to shed light on this. The connection here is still very much felt by both parties. Um, you're burdened by what happened, and you're thinking um, you're thinking of messaging this person, trying to reach out to them, maybe to get them to listen, or this is, like I said, vice versa. Somebody thinks the other um, lied or deceived them in some way. Just want to see what's here. Yeah. Um, you're wanting a new beginning, trying to figure out how to transform this. Um, something gets brought to your attention, or you're trying to bring something to somebody's attention. Here you are looking over the wall, waiting perhaps to hear from this person, hoping, um, hoping to get their cooperation, their understanding, but they're really angry. So they're like seeing red. And again, possibly, I strongly feel that this is jealousy that made them react the way that they did. And you're trying to find a way to get over this obstacle, or to get them at least to listen. Um, you're in very, very choppy waters right now. Um, it's like you can't even see the calm, the calmer waters at this point. Everything is gray. The ship that you had going there, it's sinking. We see it sinking here with the tower, and you're trying to figure out. You're analyzing this situation. Um, maybe you have a sinking feeling, um, but you're trying to figure out what you could do to save that ship from sinking. You feel it's not over, but there's an ending that put distance between you. You can see it here, and you see one person wants to reach out to the other person to bring back the closeness that they had, but this person is holding back, and the cups are hanging, suspended. So this is in suspension, but uh, you feel it. It's not over. and the other person can't seem to um, let go of the pain at this point. They kind of feel uh, kind of hoodwinked, or um, that perhaps maybe they had blinders on. They were unsuspecting of something. The attraction is very, very intense. It's very high here. And it could be that somebody um, is married for some of you. It could be for somebody that it was a very intense attraction. They, maybe you did not immediately tell this person you were married, and they found out. That could be what this is about. Or this is vice versa. Somebody is stuck on a situation that happened in the past, whatever it was that caused this rift here, and are not trusting. So someone may have got news that they're from the other at some point, that they're not trusting, or can't feel like they, maybe I feel like I can't trust you anymore, that type of a message, because they're still holding on to the pain. They're still very, very jealous, you see. So there's not, you don't see any effort coming from that person who's really hurting. But they still dream of this connection. It's on their mind, of the intensity. Um, they fantasize, and they're still wishing for it. You see, we have the king, we have the queen. The fire is like a roaring fire behind him, and she carries the candle of attraction. But there was a false start here, and somebody feels like they may now not have enough information to um, move it forward, or that there was information that was missing, um, that possibly came out, that stopped it from moving forward. There's definitely an obstacle here that was dropped in the lap of this relationship. And somebody's trying to look over the obstacle or look past the obstacle, even willing to pile things up to climb over it. And the other one is holding on to pain. So it's like both are hurting. And it's like nobody appears to be winning here. Both are in the Three of Swords energy. Because this one over here could be feeling falsely accused or harshly judged, depending on what this was about. It could be the pain of finding out that someone was in a commitment or someone was married. because that Three of Swords is coming with that Four of Wands. Or the pain and heartbreak that is being suffered here because something is not moving forward or unable to move forward. What I can tell you, if this is your situation, the Three of Staves can be somebody waiting to see if their efforts will bear fruit, but it can also be third party because the three wands are intertwined. Now, the Eight of Staves is sudden movement. There's sudden movement. Who is the third party? Whoever is the third party, if there indeed is one, that is the person who's going to make a sudden move. At that point, things happen fast. It's very intense activity. Things changing quickly. If this is not a third party, but more a case of jealousy and someone's suspicions, then there will be sudden movement from that person, or sudden messages, or messages flying back and forth. Seduction and fire. Again, they're really speaking to the intensity of this relationship. Seduction, passion, and romance is coming in. I feel this is coming with this sudden movement. Possible love messages, letters, things manifesting, gestures. This can also represent an affair. The card of fire. This, it's a need to really think something through. It can speak to reckless actions. It's things possibly, and especially with that Eight of Wands, things happening quickly, without thought, impulsively, and it's telling you, whoa, slow down. Think things through. Because it can lead to conflict. So you can expect, if you're still in this energy, to see some movement happening quickly, and from there it just kind of, it's very quick. So now if you will think of your question, for those of you who picked A, you have a no. Okay? For those of you who picked B, let go. Now, this could be let go of many things. Let go of a way of thinking. Let go of worry. let go of the old way of doing things. It can be many things depending on your question. It could be let go of this relationship. It could be many things. Apply it to your question. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. Many blessings to all of you.